Alright. Let's give her a try.
Good morning. My name is John Matson. I was a Democratic candidate in the Democratic primary which just concluded. I'm here today to throw my support behind Abel Collins, a young man who has stepped forward and put his name on the ballot as an independent. As you will recall, 2 years ago I ran as an independent for the Congressional 2nd District seat. I got 14,700 votes, and because of that, that propelled me to run in the Democratic primary, where I thought that the average citizen would have a chance to upset the party mechanism by getting 20,000 votes and giving us a choice in this November's elections. I was unfortunately unsuccessful, but because of my efforts, I believe that Abel, who's now running in the same independent seat I ran in, is the best choice for Rhode Island to have a voice for the average citizen who in this state is left out of the whole process. I think Abel comes in with qualifications which are second to none. His commitment, his family values, and all the things he believes in are the reason I ran to start with. Yes, it's a tough game, but I'm standing here today because I believe Abel Collins is the type of person that everybody out there should come to know. With that, I'm going to ask Abel to come on up. Abel, I wish you the best, and as we know, this is an iron-fisted society that rules this state, and me and you and many like us believe we can change it. And if you're not willing to fight for that which you believe in, it'll never be achieved, and that's why I'm standing here with you today, Abel. Yes, I don't carry a lot of political weight in the state of Rhode Island, but I still believe in here that you have to stand up for that which you believe in, and I know that's why you're here, and that's more than enough reason for the average citizen to come out and support you.
Thank you so much, John. That's a real pleasure. So thank you again. I encourage all of the people who have voted for John Matson in the past to come over to our independent camp. It's time to take back our government, restore it to being a government of, by, and for the people.
I don't think Abel has understood the enormity of what he's taken on. It's really, because you know what, I didn't. Unfortunately, I've run 5 times and been unsuccessful. But it's not being unsuccessful. Other people have stood up and run for office because of my efforts, and that alone is enough reason for people to stand up and try. And that is why I'm standing here with Abel. It may not be his chance today, it may be 10 years from now. But the fact is, he's trying, more so than anyone else in the state of Rhode Island. So please, come out and support Abel and his values. Go to his website, Abel for Congress, and check him out. See if you like it. If you don't, you can do the same thing you did to me. You can delete me if you don't like me. So it's the easiest politician you'll ever get rid of. And once again, I want to thank him for having the faith in me to come up and support him. Thank you.
Thank you again. And yeah, it really is about encouraging civic engagement. When John and I first sat down together last week, maybe it was the week before that, we talked about both the reasons why we had decided to run. We both feel that the public is not being served by the current two-party system, and that the people need a voice in Washington right now because our democracy is slipping away from us. The only way we're going to restore that is by getting people into office who are going to serve the public and not the parties. We need no more of the party line.
Yeah, I also want to thank everybody that showed up to watch us today. It's not a large crowd, but it's a crowd, and thank you for coming and supporting Abel.
Questions?
Any questions?
Yeah, just a quick one. How much of an impact, and you got some support in the Democratic primary, do you think that'll be enough to make an impact in the general election?
Well, yes, I believe that the 8,000 votes roughly that I got, well, it was 7,900, will impact Abel's run. I believe that those are the same people that came out 2 years ago, and hopefully they're going to, some of those people will watch Jim Langevin as he was on the debate with me on Channel 10, which anybody can go see, when the moderator asked Jim a question about any jobs he had created in the 2nd District. And Jim answered that he had created jobs at Electric Bolt. Well, he came back after Jim's answer and asked him again, no, please tell me one job you've created in the 2nd District. And Mr. Langevin went back to EB. So after 12 years, Mr. Langevin was incapable of stating one job that he had created in the 2nd District. And that's proof about what I'm speaking to. The system is broke, he's broke, it don't work. We need to elect new people who actually care and create and make a difference in our 2nd District.
Yeah, I have a question. Your campaign has used the slogan civil independence, and John had run it as an independent before. Can you talk about what that is and how that might appeal to the people who voted for John?
Sure. Well, I think first we should talk about the American public. Right now we have Democrats and Republicans representing us, but the plurality, so the most people in the country, are independents, unaffiliated with either party. It's 40% nationally. Here in Rhode Island, it's actually more than 50% of the registered voters are unaffiliated with either of the parties. So we're talking about the majority of the people in this state who are independent-minded.